Thank you so much for joining again to MASH show where we create insight in your health and on your habits, healthy habits. Today we are going to check on advantage of taking water. We have over 100 benefits of water in our body. So briefly, we are going to check on a few advantage of taking water. And one we say, once you take water frequently, it increase the skin radiance and fullness in complexion. By that, it makes you to grow and reduce the wrinkles and spotting in your face. That's proven scientifically that if you take at least 500 mils of water, it is proven to increase the blood flow and make your skin grow while increasing the production of new blood cells. So this is very therapeutic to your skin, and it can make you to prevent the premature wrinkles and deeper pores. And so if you take adequate water, it will really reduce your budget for skincare products. Another thing about water, as I shared earlier, it helps you reduce your weight. One, you'll notice by taking water on the said part. Sorry for that. When you take water on the said part, it will, when you take water, as we said, one, it will decrease the craving for foods. So you'll not have a lot of unhealthy, snacky habits. Another thing, by drinking water in the morning when you wake up, it begins the bowel movement, and that it will improve your digestive system throughout the day. And when you combine these two things about unhealthy cravings and improved digestion and metabolism in the bowel movements, um, when you combine these two, they are the main factors that leads to obesity and overweight. And once you prevent them, then you're going to reduce the overweight. Another thing is the water. Water improves metabolism, but that's the breakdown of food. Most of the breakdown of food needs water to be part of it. And it's been proven that when you take water, it increases the metabolic rate by 24%, unlike people who don't take water. So water really purifies your colon. It washes out the digestive system, thus letting the organ absorb nutrients faster and more naturally. So when you take water, you're most likely to absorb nutrients more faster and more better than a person who rarely take water. Another thing is it increases the shine. It increases the shine and hair texture. Maybe if you find your hair really cuts so oftenly, or it looks a bit cranky and faded, try taking water. Water makes up to it helps your hair to grow well and also to have a healthy outgrow. So just another reason why you should drink water is when you drink water, it really helps your hair to grow, and it helps the healthy of the hair to increase. And you'll find most of the people who take very adequate water, they really have nice hair in texture, both in texture and its grow without even adding the products. Another thing that's very beneficial that most of us didn't know, that when you take water and maybe you have a lot of heartburn and indigestion, you're being given a condition of indigestion and maybe heartburn, and you take adequate water, it's going to uh, the water helps to reduce the acidity of your stomach, and it reduces the reflux in your esophagus. So by the diluting of the acid in the stomach and reducing the acid reflux into esophagus, when you drink water, uh, especially early in the morning, the water will push the acidity down and dilute the stomach, thus preventing you having the heartburns. For those who suffer from frequent heartburns, mostly we call them hyperacidity. So that's another reason why you should take a lot of water. Another thing is it prevents kidney damage and bladder infection. If you visit a lot of nephrologists. Those are the people who take care of kidney. And if you listen to a lot of Leno advice, the people who advise you a lot of on how to keep your kidney health, then you need to take water frequently and in sufficient way. So when you take water and it goes through the purification process and it flushes and cleans the kidney. That's removing the forming kidney stones which are formed by the crystal formed by nutrients and acids in our kidney or the whole of our renal system. So if you take a lot of water, it will flush all those maybe stones that might be forming in our kidney. And that's preventing you from forming the kidney stones, which really have a lot of pain. If you find a person who have had a kidney stone, they will describe to you it's very, very sharp pain that exceeds the pain of a mother who is giving birth. So it's a very, very sharp pain. It's one of the worst pain you would like to experience. And one way to prevent this is just by taking water. By this moment, I know most of us are getting motivated to take water more frequently and in a therapeutic way. Also, the more you take water, the more you get rid of toxins in your body, the more you get rid of anything that could have led to infection, both into your bladder or maybe from your urethra as it climbs up. So the more you take water, the more you pass urine, the more you flush out the things which could have caused infection in your urinary system, in your renal system. So you should take more frequently water so that you can flush out all those bacteria and other substances that could be in your urine system that could have caused infection. Another thing is that when you take adequate water, it strengthens your immune system. As again, we have said drinking water will flush out things in your stomach. Therefore, it will balance the lymphatic system. Lymphatic system is the system in your body that is used to fight for your immunity. It's the system that has the tonsils and other immune organs. So if you take adequate water, you're going to have a very stable lymphatic system. That's the system which really helps in fighting the infection. And by over 90%, you're going to prevent getting sick as often. So if you feel like you feel sick so frequently, then try taking water. Water can be a full-time or a full course booster for your immune system. Other thing is like water lubricates your joints, especially for people who do a lot of vigorous exercises. You walk a lot, and you maybe for farmers who really use a lot of your joints movements to do their work. Remember that water really helps your joints in movement. You'll find that most of the disc in the spine and the cartilage in the joints, 80% of them is consist of water. And if you have dehydration for long, you are going to have you are going to develop some shock absorbing disability that's leading to joint pain. So you should take a lot of water frequently, especially if you do extraneous activities. This will help in the flexibility of your joints, leading to reduction of wear and tear of your joints and reducing the risk of having joint pains in future or back pains in future. So even if you feel like you have mild back pains and joint pains, try taking water. In a way, it might resolve it if the problem is not too much severe. But to prevent that from happening, like future back pain and joint pains, try taking water as frequent as possible and in the recommended way to prevent having future problem like those of joint pains and back pains. And by that, we mean, yes, it reduces the wear and tear and can reduce things like arthritis in future.
Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you have been enlightened. Kindly subscribe to have an access to more of my upcoming classes on device health and lifestyle tips. In case you have a specific topic you want handled, or specific question you would like answered, or even get clarification on something I've said on my videos, please drop it on the comment section and I'll be prompt to give you responses. For appointment and private session, contact me via details on the video and I'll be ready to assist you. Thank you again for choosing me to guide you on health and lifestyle. This is King Mash. See you on the next one.